Colin Kaepernick had the good sense to sit down when they played the Star-Spangled Banner. Had nothing to do, he clearly stated his reason, and it had absolutely nothing to do with disrespecting the military. That was the media propaganda, brainwashing people into a deep, deep trance, and that's exactly what happened. It all got twisted by the media's control over the minds of the entire nation. Colin Kaepernick then went to kneeling on one knee because of this idiotic issue that had nothing to do with the military. It had to do with murdering black people by cops who are never put on trial for the first-degree murders that they committed. Every one of these cases, first-degree murder that the cops committed on a videotape. And now, oh, well, we have to investigate. Why is that? When you could see it plain as day on the videotape. Just like, remember the Rodney King case when the cops were whitewashed out of the court, and the entire city of Los Angeles went bonkers and wild and rioted and murdered 53 people. So Stanley, the judge, Stanley, what's his name? He created a total riot by cooking up this ridiculous situation that exonerated the cops from brutally beating Rodney King's brains into mush. Then they paid him $3 million and turned around and murdered him by drowning him in the pool where he sat at his residence. Nothing, not a word about it, okay? So this entire country can't speak clearly about anything. Murder is not brutality, okay? Murder is when somebody is dead. We're not talking about people who get punched around. That's brutality. Murder is the person is dead. The cops killed him. He doesn't come back to life. It's crystal clear. It's not brutality, but that's what they call it now, brutality. And the people in this country are in such a deep trance that they would rather stay in their trance, which they could get out of like that, if they would just recognize how they're being controlled by this media. This is the main enemy of America. It is the media propaganda that has very scientifically and sophisticatedly put the entire country, except for me, in a deep trance. And Jill Stein, running for the Green Party, would be wise to answer questions directly and not go into a big blah, 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 blah about any issue. Just speaks clearly. She would be unique if she did that. So I don't see the point in beating around the bush on any question, period. Thank you.